Today we are reviewing John Wick 2. Yes! Excuse me. Go away, I'm on the toilet!
You're not reviewing John Wick 2.
What do you mean I'm not reviewing John Wick 2? Bring in the schedule! Sorry. Thanks. Oh. That's why it smells so bad in here. Welcome back to In the Can. My name is Adam and once again we're reviewing films on my toilet. And excuse me for the smell, it's a pretty bad one this week. 50 Shades Darker. Now this one of course is a sequel from the film from a couple of years ago called 50 Shades of Grey, which is based on an E.L. James novel. Well, what's this one all about? Well, Anastasia Steele is back. She is free from the binds that held her from Christian Grey, the multi-billionaire bloke who has a penchant for whipping women. He's not in the picture. She's living quite a good life, but at an art exhibition, she stumbles once again across Christian, who says that he wants her back. She's not sure. She says, let's go to dinner and have a talk about it and have a think about it. And when they get back to his place, they do everything but think about it. And a lot of other stuff. And then you've got some stalkers from Christian's past that come in. You've got Anastasia wanting to continue to be independent. And there's your film. Now, to say I was not a fan of 50 Shades of Grey would be probably the biggest understatement of the century. However, to say I'm a fan of 50 Shades Darker would be an even bigger understatement. This film is really crap. It's The reason why is as follows. It's not because of the demographic audience that it's trying to preach to. I'm a 30-odd-year-old bloke who doesn't mind seeing a bit of naughty stuff up on screen. That's fine. I enjoy romantic films such as The Notebook. It's one of my favorites. And I like raunchy movies. I'm going to just come out and say it. I grew up watching 9½ Weeks and Two Moon Junction and Wild Orchid and anyway, it's probably not the venue to be talking about such things. But this film is just boring. There is nothing exciting about this movie. The 2 stars, Jamie Dornan, right? He was really great in The Fool, is absolutely crap in this movie. Dakota Johnson, now she was good in How to Be Single, but in this film, she is a wasted presence. There is nothing at all exciting. I don't believe in the relationship between the two of them. And I think the fact that she wants to be an independent woman, but yet does absolutely everything that he says that he wants her to do is quite horrendous. And it's just plain out boring and incomprehensible, unsexy. There is nothing exciting about this. There is nothing sexy about it. At least in the first movie. I'm having to find things from the first movie that I'm taking out to say at least. At least in the first movie, there was the whole mystery about this bondage that he liked to do, this real takeover thing, you know, this dominance. In this film, he talks about nipple clamps and puts them on her finger, and that's supposed to get us excited. He has a pair of balls that he inserts into Anastasia. They sit down in a car, but nothing happens during that stage. But then they go to a party and she sits down and she goes, "Oh, hello, this is quite nice." And he goes, "I told you so." I mean, come on, ridiculous. But my favorite part in this movie, and I have 2. Number 1 is when Christian, spoiler alert, has a helicopter accident. He's gliding along in his, I'm assuming his private helicopter. Suddenly, which of course he knows how to fly, suddenly it goes down into the trees. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? 30 seconds later, we get a news report to say that Christian Grey and his assistant have gone missing. The family is upset. Everyone's in tears. 15 seconds later, something comes on saying, oh my good, news report just come in, they've been found well and safe. And I kid you not, the doors to his elevator open and he stumbles in with a little bit of blood down his eye and a little bit of dirt under his nails. Oh my gosh, where have I been? Oh, thank God you're safe. Come on. I was laughing so much and I shouldn't have been. It's absolutely horrendous, and you can't even blame the source material from being manipulated for the screenplay, because E.L. James was specifically involved in the screenplay for this movie after she didn't like the creative control that was taken on the first movie. Wow. Even the director of this, James Foley, he made the great film called Fear with Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon. Why are you even on this movie? This movie is just a car crash. It insults everything to do with the genre. You know, 9.5 weeks at least had a story and suspense, as did Wild Orchid, as did, you know, Wild Things. This film is just atrocious. You know, and good money has been thrown at motion pictures, and this is the one that people choose to throw money at? And this is the literature that chooses to get adapted for the big screen? Come on, Hollywood. There is so much product placement in this movie. That is the reason why this movie is made, because of the dollars. People are going to go and see it because they heard how bad it is and because they heard that it is, you know, a little bit erotic. Oh, but there is so much product placement. I won't even begin to mention them because you're going to see them all anyway. But it's horrendous. Do not see 50 Shades Darker. And you know what? I'm gonna need a plumber in here because this one stinks so bad, it needs a triple flush. And again, and again. It's still not going down, and it probably won't go away. 50 Shades Darker is now screening all over the place, but it shouldn't be. If you enjoyed 50 Shades Darker and you think I'm completely wrong, please let me know. If you agree with me and we're going to need a plumber to get rid of this bad boy, please comment below. And if you'd like to subscribe to my station so you can get maybe not so passionately hateful reviews, please do so below. I'll see you next time in the can where hopefully it won't smell quite so bad.